I look inside to see a place of stillness and peace that pervades all of existence. I peer into the depths of the universe, the earth, and into all living beings. It's a place that carries a spirit that binds us together, a place inside that is ready for us if we are open.
If we are able to engage with the spiritual world within us, that allows us to choose different decisions in daily life and to create this web of life that is based on our mutual experience of the spiritual world, where we are all interconnected through our life energy.
So the more we learn to experience the live energy of the inner soul, the more we start to feel how that has the solution for many of the things that create inner conflict. And the more we learn to surrender and to perceive the soul inside, we start to understand how that energy of the soul wants to manifest and to express from within us, and how that leads us to start to participate with one another through what the soul's task actually is, as opposed to participating on the level of ideas that are oftentimes disconnected from this deeper purpose that is yearning to manifest through us. I think one of the most important things to recognize as we come together as a community is to understand how we personally uphold energy that undermines the well-being of community, of how we personally are not taking responsibility for this inner relationship to life that wants to manifest. And then what excites me is the community that can start to emerge as we learn to see past that inner mask that we have learned to put on for the world, and start to understand what is the energy behind that mask that we have disguised ourselves with. So that to me is the true importance of community, is the understanding of what is not part of this spiritual world of life, and what is not part of the inner world of the soul. And as we start to observe that within ourselves, we can begin to make steps for each other to heal what lies inside of us that we carry, that is part of what lies inside another. And that's how we truly support one another. Not from the eyes of what we have all learned that life should be, or from the mental framework of advice, but when we start to recognize the inner ailments of another inside of us, the inner sickness that is expressed in another, how that lies within each of us.
The creation that is then possible once we enter the spiritual world of the here and now allows us to express our best talents in ways that would serve the society, that would serve the planet, and that would serve the universe. So these new foundations then for life are able to rise through those creations that we are a part of, so that we feel that we are part of this much larger creation picture that completely transcends our world of survival, where we're mostly working to make enough money to get by. And it really allows us to then go down to this river of life
I think when we start to stand silently with one another, we may start to notice things that we are uncomfortable with, that we need to deal with. In that silence, there's the chance for really seeing the reflection that has been cast upon us. As that reflection carries the mask that we are all wearing, that blocks the true expression of life.
If we experienced ourselves as a soul and allowed soul's responsibility and development to be the foundations from which we make decisions, we would allow the foundations for peace to arise, and we would feel and be at peace.
There is this inner call, this feeling that is inviting us to orient ourselves around what is most essential. Discovering the life source within the material world, the spiritual world in the here and now. Not an idea or a thought about it, but a true live experience. It is a very different reality that you step into. It is up to us to make that important step and wait no longer. It is up to us to make ourselves accessible to the spiritual world so that we are able to enter through that gate that is within each of us and allow our life energy to start living out of the live relationship with the spiritual world.